Namaste and welcome to your lecture of the week, Silent Sitting. So I'm no fool, and it's pretty easy here because I can see the numbers on the platform and I can tell that the least popular videos are the meditations, which really doesn't surprise me. I've been doing this a long time and I've been a student on this path of yoga even longer. And so I know myself, and I know that when things get busy, my meditation is the first thing to go. And I think it's interesting because I wake up and I chant my mantras no matter what. And that's a part of my sadhana, my daily practice. And I'll also write my morning pages, which there's videos here on the platform in the Zen Zone section where I go through what this practice of morning pages is and how it can support you. So check that out. I also make sure I move my body and care for my body, whether a walk or a run or one of the classes here on the platform. That all those things are so important, I don't want to waver or sacrifice them in my day. But if something has to go, well, it's my afternoon meditation. Bye-bye, see you later. And you've heard this before, that if you're too busy to meditate for 20 minutes a day, then you should probably meditate for 40. So my intention this week is to reframe how we view meditation, because I think that this is one of the reasons that it is the practice that we tend to overlook, or that we prioritize moving our body over sitting still in silence. Okay, so check this out. Instead of looking at meditation as a practice that you need to acquire or cultivate or do something, right? Like I need to acquire a sense of peace. I need to cultivate stillness. I need to center myself or quiet the mind. Like there's something to do and achieve. Think of it as silent sitting. So you see, to me, that already sounds so relaxing. And maybe that's just me because I don't have a single moment of my life that I feel like I can sit during the day, let alone a moment of silence. But there's such a difference in this new perspective of looking at meditation as silent sitting versus a practice that we need to acquire or cultivate something, like even cultivate stillness. So I heard this example and I love it. It's really brilliant by Adyashanti. And he said, think of the person that is trying to acquire stillness, cultivate peace, find their cultivate their Zen or build up their Zen so that they're this very peaceful person in their life. Think of that person as sitting in their room meditating, right, for hours and hours and hours, and they think like, oh, I have so much stillness, I have so much peace, like, oh, I'm so Zen, right? And then someone knocks on the door, and in that moment, shut up, leave me alone, I'm meditating. Like their Zen, their peace, their stillness breaks in that moment by an interruption. Here's one. A frustrating email. Think you have all your Om, Zen, Namaste going in your day, from your yoga class, from whatever it is, and then all of a sudden you get the frustrating email and it breaks. Or how about when we receive unfortunate news? Suddenly, all our sense of centeredness and peace and inner stability breaks. So we call this brittleness, right? When our Zen or our peace or our stillness is brittle. And when our stillness that we cultivate through the practice, that's really the hint that it's something that's manufactured, breaks, it's actually useless, right? Like, what good is this silence, is this stillness, is this peace, is this zen, if in the moments that stress enters our life, that it breaks and it doesn't support us. So, in shifting our perspective to view meditation as silent sitting, we can also shift our focus onto looking towards the silence and the stillness that is already present within us, ever present, in fact, instead of cultivating that. And this is actually when we find the real silence and stillness that doesn't break when drama enters our life, because drama always will. Okay, so you may ask, how, Lex, do I find this real stillness? Like you are having an honest moment with yourself. Yes, I have brittle stillness. I break under pressure. Please help me. So, in our silent sitting, okay, a moment of what we used to call meditation, instead of trying to cultivate a quality, we will look towards and find that which is already present within us. So when we sit, and we're going to go through this practice in the Zen zone, so finish the lecture and head over there. When we sit, we're just going to look towards the stillness. So that stillness and that silence is actually who you really are inside. It's ever present and always there. It exists as you, the real you. Okay? So the practice is just sitting silently, and where's the stillness? Where's the stillness? And looking towards it. And when we do that, we concentrate on what is real, reality, not the false manufactured Zen that is brittle, but we look towards the stillness of who we are, our true nature. And that is where true inner stability comes from, which will support you in the moment someone knocks on the door and interrupts you, in the moment you receive a frustrating email, when your spouse is being really annoying. Oh, did I say that out loud? Even in moments you've received really unfortunate news. So let's cultivate, let's set aside that old viewpoint of meditation as a practice to cultivate, as something to do. And let's instead see it as a moment of just silent sitting and gazing towards that which already exists and always exists within you. How relaxing. I hope that this inspires you to sit silently in your life. And if you'd like to sit with me, head over to the Zen Zone for this week's teaching, and we'll silently sit together. Namaste.